What's the deal? It's your girl Dada live in effect, and you are right here tuning in to Say That Shit, and I got a special guest right here, right now. What's your name?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy KT, aka King Tyson, repping that Cowabunga Wavy gang.
King Tyson is here with us today, y'all. It's about to get crazy, man. How you been?
I'm great.
Oh, I know you great.
Oh, yeah.
You look at you. Oh, that's a nice skin and shit. I see you, man. That's right, man.
No, I try.
Thank you for pulling up, man. So, yeah.
Thanks for
Ooh, man, we was just bumping your new song, Wavy. What's up? Tell me a little about the song.
I mean, you already know it's Cowabunga Wavy music.
Totally good.
So I had to come out big with the single. Had to make that, make the team name known, so I thought what better way than to do it. And I already know that you got your track Wave. Everybody
Go check out Wave.
Check out Wave.
Video just dropped.
So I feel like since you brought me on, I just wanted to do something just to show you I appreciated it. So
I appreciate that.
I really did that track with you in mind.
Man, I appreciate that. I could have been in the studio on the record, but I ain't gonna go there. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Okay, so you got the Wave song, you got another song, you got EP, you got what you got coming out?
I'm working on about a 9-10 track song EP. Wavy is gonna be the first single. The EP's I'm gonna make it go in a bunch of different ways to show my versatility as an artist.
That's cool.
Like I have music that I'm, good at making, but I also don't want to get genrealized into just one category of an artist. Like I want to show my range on this.
Right. To choose best rapper album or new single, who you gonna choose this year? It's 2020.
New single.
Best rapper album or EP or single, however.
Honestly, I think Russ had the best album this year.
Yeah, Russ
is always
he's a genius.
One of my tops. He's like a new Kanye because he does it all. And
yeah,
I really admire that. And it takes a lot to do it with minimal features and not that much mainstream support because he's all independent, and I really resonate with that.
What about in the women's category?
In the women's category.
If you had to choose right now, would it be Megan Thee Stallion or will it be Sweetie?
So you talking about who's hot right now?
No, I'm just asking. What's your opinion?
Say Megan Thee Stallion because she writes her own lyrics.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I like Megan Thee Stallion. Poor Megan Thee Stallion, she got shot this year.
That happened.
And what is your thoughts on that?
My uncle always told me, nephew, women are dream killers. And that's all I can say because Tory, prior to this, he was on top of the game. He had quarantine radio. He was signed to deal with YouTube, and all of that shit got pulled
because he shot her.
I wasn't there.
So that's
you wasn't
fault?
there. It was only 3 people in the car, and 2 of them are being paid by the by the nigga in question. So the story is gonna be all fucked up. You're not gonna know what's gonna happen. What happened? We'll know if bro gets actually sentenced. I noticed he's been putting out mad music.
Yeah, he's getting out there, huh? Can't be mad at that.
He's facing 22 years and dropped 3 albums. So.
Oh wow, dang! I didn't even know that.
Tory's dropping a rap capsule, an R&B capsule, and a Caribbean capsule.
Wow. That's
all in this
talented.
back to back.
Shout out Tory Lanez, man.
Tory's always been one of my tops.
I can't say anything about, like you said, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the situation. I don't know who shot who. All I know is Tory Lanez. I've always liked Tory Lanez. He's dope. I like Megan Thee Stallion because she rips. That girl rips, bro. To me, she rips because I like Texas rappers.
She sounds like Trina
that.
with bars to me. If Trina
God,
had
this
bars.
nigga KT throwing shade at everybody. Trina ain't got bars and shit.
I'm not saying Trina has never spit a bar.
So what about
I'm saying
Trina
she
and
sounds like Trina.
There ain't no doubt about that.
Dub addis, and then we got Megan. When I first heard it, I thought you played me a Megan Thee Stallion track now 10 years ago. You would have said it was Trina. You would have sworn it was Trina.
Okay, I agree with that all the way.
Yeah, and she's fresh because nobody was doing that right now. Everyone else is trying to be Nicki.
And okay, I'm glad you brought her up because someone asked me the other day. They were on my show. They asked me, "Do you think that Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper of all time? And that answer is no.
No.
Not for me. She's a genius, you feel me? But it depends on, for me, it depends on what rap style you're talking. I like Remy Ma.
That's that gangster shit.
Remy Ma's with the truth. Reason being, she speaks that gangster shit, but she's a classy lady. And I like that.
Let's see, a lot of people forget that Nicki and Remy came up same area, same time. It's just Nicki's a little bit under her.
Yeah.
Nicki's a little bit, few years under her, whereas Remy was already getting here and Nicki was still on the rise. I feel like if Remy had never got into that altercation, her career would have went a whole different direction to where she would be looked at as one of the tops, had accolades under her belt, but her career got cut short right as it was taking off. So even though on the New York scene, they already know her, respect her, she was just now getting nationally known. Whereas when Nicki was coming up, she went to jail and that stopped. And then Nicki just kept going and going and going.
True. That's
when
true.
Wayne got behind her and Wayne put all of that marketing into her. And
speaking of Wayne, he has a new project out.
Yes, he does.
Did you listen to it?
Not yet.
Yeah, I was jamming to it. Well, I was vibing to it earlier today. I was getting everything ready for the video, and I'm just like, okay. I feel he got his sons on there and stuff like that. So
That's
shout
dope.
out to Wayne, man. That's dope. But look, man, let me ask you this. Do you like that dark rap, that XX type rap? You like that type? Like, who your favorite artist in that genre?
Well, rest in peace, X. Somebody I used to listen to on the daily.
Yeah.
And for me personally, I take music like to the heart. A lot of my favorites I haven't been able to listen to this last year because ever since when they start dying, it's hard for me to listen to certain, like it's hard for me to listen to Nipsey now because it hurts too bad because I'm like, fuck, bro. It's hard for me to listen to X. It's hard for me to listen to Mac Miller because these are people that I really grew up listening to on a daily basis, and it's like.
So you would say they inspired you into being who you are today as a rapper?
Not so much X because I had already been rapping at the time he was coming up. I more so resonate just with his story. And I find out why that kid was so angry, bro. He was a really angry kid.
Yeah.
Like, he was just really messed up.
And he was young, man. That's crazy. But what about all these young people that's dying right now? These artists like King Von, rest in peace, Mo3, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Like, what do you think about that? Like, you think the rap game is getting too, look, I'm gonna come kill you, be at your baby mama house, or you think like it's the same as back when Pac and Big was doing it?
Biggie, I'm glad you brought up Biggie. Puffy told Biggie, you can either be the nigga in the streets or you can rap about the nigga in the streets. You can't do both.
He did say that.
You cannot be both. And art is supposed to imitate life. Music is supposed to imitate life. Reality is. We got a lot, but then when in hip hop, we got this stress on being real, being the realest. Is you really about that?
Right.
Is you really doing what you're talking about? This and the third. So, a lot of artists I've noticed, especially this generation with the social media, iPhone craze, they are really conscious and they care about what people say about them, what the fans think, and they're really when you let the fans who have nothing to do with your life, start influencing your decisions, you're gonna go haywire.
Right.
So everybody's looking at you to be this type of person. This may be somebody that you were before you started rapping.
Right.
But now that you started making music, your life has changed. You're meeting new people. You're going new places. You're getting new opportunities. You gotta leave that life behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Boosie said it too.
You definitely do, but sometimes a lot of young rappers or new rappers or rappers in general, they feel like you gotta have the beef. The beef is the only way. Pac and Big had beef, so they made it. That ain't really the thing. But that's what is out in the industry. You feel me? Like, okay, you gotta have that situation. But, so out of those three guys that I mentioned that passed, who would you say was your favorite out of those three guys?
You said King Von, Mo3,
and Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. Musically, I would kind of say Pop because he just reminds me of like a 20-20-50. the new millennium 50. You can tell he grew up listening to 50.
Yeah,
Because I grew up listening to 50. So it's like when I first heard pop, I was like, oh, that shit cool as fuck.
My thing with that is, I like Pop Smoke. I just got put onto his music. I think he's super dope, actually. And he does have the whole 50 thing going on. But see, what I liked about Mo 3 was that he was like a hood nigga, but the way he sang and rapped, nobody was doing it like him.
See, you're the first person that showed me him.
That's
why I don't really have a knowledge
idea.
on him, because
okay.
I only heard them songs that you played me,
Yeah.
and then he passed.
Yeah.
So then I think I did like half a day's worth of research on him,
Yeah.
not even gonna lie, because I was just on my way out to LA to do some shit. And I found a few songs from him that I really fuck with. And in his music, you can tell that he was really about it.
Yeah,
and that's
like,
the thing. It's like, you can tell in music when somebody's just making some shit up, or
Yeah.
some shit that they actually lived, and
Right.
some shit that they're currently living.
Right.
So it's like Mo 3, you could hear the pain in his voice, you could hear the realness in his voice, you can hear it. So it's like, even though I wasn't a fan of him while he was alive, I can hear his music and know that he was a real nigga.
And that's the craziest thing about the whole thing of artists dying, bro. They become legendary once they die. Like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle been dope, but his album was crazy. That Victory Lap, that's one of my favorite albums, period. I just
And
feel
the
like he
anticipation
really
behind it.
put it, yeah, and the things he was trying to do with changing his city, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about, changing home, getting home taken care of. You can go move from, like, for instance, I'm from San Bernardino, but me going to LA, putting on LA, oh, this is the town. That ain't cool to me.
And without saying no names, I'm just going to say that a lot of people from the IE do that. And
Yeah.
that's actually the thing that I want to go against.
Yeah.
I want to come out, because that's the thing, I'm from LA. I actually grew up in LA. I was raised in LA. My whole family's out in LA. I go back and forth to LA twice a week sometimes. But if you ask me where I'm from, I was raised both. Like, I spent the first half of my life in LA. I spent the second half of my life out here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas from the IE, they want to bang LA so hard to where even if they got one relative that stay out there, I'm from LA. They got one relative that gang bang, I'm up in the hood with this nigga's video, with his homies. Now all of a sudden you a gangbanger from LA when we know you from around the town. And I don't like that, because it's like, right where you from, and don't be afraid of when niggas gonna say, oh, what, you from the IE, what's that, da-da-da. Be like, yeah, nigga, I'm from the IE.
I mean, right now the IE is, they own, I mean, not to like say crime wise, but it's like, IE is like where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's like, a lot of people feel like it ain't about where you from, it's where you at. Cause you, like you said, you was born out there but raised here, however the case may be. So like, some people you can sit there and say, oh, IE on mine, or whatever the case you gonna say, or vice versa, Texas, wherever the fuck you at.
Mm-hmm.
If that's where you want to, if that's where you was raised at.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I'm from San Bernardino. Period. You know what I'm saying? I went to Texas for some years, but I'm from San Bernardino, and that's just what it is. I mean, it is what it is.
Now see, that's you. Now see, you could hypothetically have a nigga coming out of Redlands, Loma Linda. Guess what he's gonna say he from? San Bernardino.
Why is it? Because he's in San Bernardino County?
Exactly. In the industry, it's off of what sounds better. It's off of what sells. Ain't nobody really look twice about somebody that coming out of Redlands, coming out of Loma Linda, coming out of Ukaipa. But you say somebody like, oh, I'm coming from San Bernardino County. But they gonna make sure to say that county, but you got that San Bernardino in your head. Right. And then you see them rapping in the cypher or whatever, and they step up, and they got that San Bernardino under their shit. Yeah. They got Los Angeles under their shit. That nigga's from Victorville. Like, that nigga's like, we know you. So it's like...
we heard what my boy KT said. Y'all better stop playing with him. You gotta be where you from, and where you from is where you at. That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying, yo. It's like, I don't like fakeness.
And that, you shouldn't. So 2021, what should fans expect from you?
A lot more music, a lot more visuals. Recognize this face more. It's wavy shit all the way. Like, not just gonna hear the last of
You
us.
gonna see.
You gonna see.
There is no last of us. We just getting started. We just hopped out the surfboards right now. We pulled them out. We ready to ride waves on everything. One more thing I had to. Okay, why are you called KT?
Long story behind that. I'm gonna keep it brief. Back in the crumpin' MySpace days when everybody used to fucking
show out,
rock all that gangsta Looney Tunes shit and the shirts and all that. It was like a little thing, and my favorite Looney Tunes character was Taz. So I was Kid Taz. I used to have all the cool Taz shirts or whatever. And then over time, it got changed or shortened just to KT. The KT ended up becoming Keep Trying because that's what music always motivated me to do.
That's dope. Keep trying.
So I used to, and as I've been growing as an artist, as a person, I've, transitioned to now starting to go by King TYSON, spelled with a Y, because the letter I is a German letter that wasn't invented until the year like 1600.
So that's the first thing. I got the first exclusive King TYSON on my channel. I didn't even know that that's what he was going by. You see, I ain't shit. It's okay. But yeah, King TYSON right here, right now. It's going down. I'm gonna say that shit. Wavy in the game. And I had to get it out, man. I had to see what you was about. Let everybody see what's going on.
Thank you for having me.
In the Cowabunga Wavy music group here. And we doing that